Four, three, two, one. Welcome to the Yuhcast, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
It's Yuhcast.
The Yuhcast number
Just
4.
two of us.
Yeah, it's just the two of us again for today. We were gonna have another special guest, but they just kind of didn't. Which is fine, which is great.
It's fine. Yeah.
There's no
Feels fantastic.
feels fantastic. I'm totally not very angry right now. I hate that. I hate how sarcastic that sounded because now I just feel really bad. I hate that it's I don't feel hurt at all. You know,
It's completely okay.
It's completely fine. Absolutely. It actually
My life is not in shambles.
my
Yeah.
life is always in shambles. Let me tell you. Don't.
It's a weird expression. My life is in shambles.
My life is. What does shambles even mean? This is.
I
Hold
really
on.
don't know.
I'm gonna.
Are we going to start off? Or every Yuhcast, we have like 10 moments where you Google a word.
Yeah, but like I'm the official. I'm what's. Oh god, and I'm Jamie. I have to pull it up. Okay, so shambles according to Merriam-Webster.com is a meat market, a slaughterhouse, a place of mass slaughter or bloodshed. So I think my life.
Okay.
So
So you're like your life is being slaughtered, more or less.
the example is the battlefield became a shambles. So I think that.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's plural in the form of the word, but like it can be used as singular or plural, because English sucks. And also
Yeah.
the other definitions are a state of scene or state of great destruction. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So like my life is just totally collapsed. That's basically just what it means. Yeah,
That's great.
it's a great. I'm glad we started the shambles cast.
I know, it's like the first minute is just like slaughterhouse, meat.
Me,
Fantastic.
Yeah. Also, apparently, the shambles is a butcher shop / pub offering fresh cuts of meat alongside car cut or care cut. What is this word? Hold on. What is this word? I'm just gonna boink it there. What is that word?
Charcuterie. I don't know.
Charcuterie. What does that mean? It's French for.
It's definitely French.
Oh, okay. Is like, oh, okay. So it's just like basically cured meats and cheese and like crackers and shit. That's actually really
Okay.
nice. That's like my favorite like group of food because I'm a prick.
That was my favorite when I was like younger, and now I'm like, I mean, just like, it's gross.
I
Don't know why. It's just, yeah.
I like cheese is like by far like my favorite food just ever. Like it's.
I hate cheese.
Do you really? Are you?
Yeah, I mean, it can be used properly, but it's not great. Don't mind that. Hold on. Mute my phone.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're a professional podcast.
We
We
are
have
absolutely
views.
professional. I think the most we have is our 50 views compared to
Yeah.
how many views does like the Joe Rogan Experience? What's like the most views it has? Experience
4.
4.
We are more popular than the Joe Rogan Experience, guys.
Yeah. So the most recent podcast with it. Oh, okay. Well, it just premiered today, so it has 45,000 views, but. The latest that's actually been out for a period of time is 2.6 million views. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But
Yeah, I mean, this podcast is not incredibly dated because if you go back to those videos, if they're still up by the time you're watching this in the future, assuming you're like binge watching this, because I mean, I don't know why you'd go to Yuhcast. It's 4 for no apparent reason.
yeah.
But I mean, it'd be interesting because it might just become completely outdated and everything we're saying is completely useless to your entire life.
Yeah.
Even more so.
Yeah, well, I mean, considering, like, I feel like we can sufficiently just date these podcasts because it's, like, I don't know, I think that they definitely signify a certain time in our lives. So it's, like, if we, like, a podcast can't really be dated, I don't think. Like, I don't know. Because it's, like, Although I guess if it's a podcast about like current events, then it's like I wouldn't want to watch a podcast from like fucking 2009 about fucking Occupy Wall Street. Like, did I say watch or listen? I don't know. I think I said watch, but I guess you can watch a podcast, but
I mean, it's not recommended.
it's not recommended.
Mostly background footage. But I mean, we don't do background footage because I think it just takes away. Because the point of a podcast is to listen to it.
Yeah.
And then if we put like gameplay in the background, it would become a let's play, but like we talk more.
But but it's like a let's play, but like we just never talk about the game. That's
yeah.
it, which is pretty much our let's plays anyway. So. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we briefly bring up the game sometimes, at least.
Yeah, but like, I think I do quite like the let's plays we do, just because I mean it's just fun.
Yeah,
it's fun, but like I think our main problem is as a channel at the moment is because because of the haha demonetization.
Backstreet Boys, funny.
Yeah, the Backstreet Boys World Tour. Because of the Backstreet Boys World Tour, we can't actually do that many let's plays because we basically have to physically stream the gameplay from that he's playing or what I am playing to each other, and we just commentate over that. Now you see that sounds great, but the thing is, it doesn't feel as good as just being there and just being like and just playing a video game. So that's the main problem that
and also like some of the things we want to do, like you need to have that like in-person connection for like, so if you're gonna do like Mario Party, the reason why it's fun is because you're on like the same couch or area.
Yeah.
If Mario Kart was on, Mario Party was online, that would not be fun.
Right, yeah. It's like the fun of it is just like it's just because you're with your friends and you're just chilling, you're vibing. It's just like playing a board game. That's the entire point of it. It's supposed to be played like a board game. So that being said, Mario Party let's play not coming soon because of reasons already stated.
Yeah, probably eventually.
Eventually.
I don't know, it'd be fun, but
it eventually because it'd be fun, but it's not really.
It's on the list of ideas.
It's on the Yuhcast official list of ideas. I'm actively trying not to like say Tom put something up because it's just not because it's like. Because for one thing, it's an audio podcast, and another thing, it's just like it's unnecessary work. So,
I get that. I mean, I go through unnecessary work, and sometimes it's the let's plays.
Yeah.
Where it's like all I really like at the end of part 2 of Half-Life 2, all I really needed to do was go find a picture of O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Sounds weird if you haven't watched it, but
no, it sounds
I decided just to I searched through like literally like 10 minutes of images to find something that was remotely funny, and I was just. O.J. Simpson versus Islam, and that's all I could find.
Elaborate.
So, well, he did it.
Dude, he's.
That's that's all I can say on this matter. It's a private matter.
It's private. We're actually, I actually would like to personally apologize to the family of O.J. Simpson.
Mr. Simp.
Ha! Mr. Simpson. Ha! Dude, I love Bart.
It's like the funny Yellowman. Bart Simpson's not cool. I don't feel okay with him.
Yeah, I think Bart Simpson should be canceled. Like, honestly, I think that
Bart Simpson just makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why.
Wait, are you like seriously? Bart Simpson makes you uncomfortable?
He just has maybe just the Bart's penis thing. It was just strange.
Dude, I think like
that's like my first memory of Bart Simpson.
is Bart's very his very succulent.
I didn't grow up on Simpson.
Don't succulent.
No.
Bart Simpson
immediately.
Succulent penis. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
Want to be here?
I do kind of wish I grew up with The Simpsons because I feel like I've never like. I can never get into The Simpsons as a show. Maybe just because it's so long and of a show that it's like it's just very it's just a lot harder to get into. But yeah.
It ain't no Family Guy.
It ain't no Family, dude. Okay, Family Guy, unironically, is really fun to watch. but it's not like,
but
not
for all the wrong reasons.
exactly, not as like a
Yeah.
legitimate funny show, but it's just great to have this in the background while you're doing something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah, that was most of my childhood. From my brothers, just like constant, just Family Guy in the background of like every TV for some reason. Like I'll go into my room and it's like it's playing there, and I'm like, why?
why?
But it's
Please stop. Peter Griffin.
it's great to just a Griffin.
Dude, Peter Swifty.
It's always, what was it, Swayze and Swayze Town. That's a reference no one's going to get. That's an old video of mine.
Dude, who is Patrick Swayze?
It's a great question.
Dude, Swayze. Not Deez Nuts.
I really thought you were going to edit at just Swayze, and that was the punchline. I was like going to be so disappointed.
If there is no Deez Nuts, then there's no reason for the Yuhcast to exist. If this is the Deez Nuts podcast, yeah,
It's the official one.
it's the official Deez Nuts. Does Wilvin have a podcast? Let me look this up. I'm gonna have to get from my intense solitaire session.
Fun fact, since I have a really loud keyboard, hold on, you can probably hear it maybe. If not, it sounds weird, but this is how loud my keyboard is normally. So I can't do anything in the background of playing or recording a Yuhcast because all you hear is just typing noises.
Yeah.
So
Just
I have to kind of
just
play on my Nintendo bitch Switch. Nintendo Switch.
Your Nintendo biatch. Okay, so
That was a complete accident too. That was not even a joke.
so I didn't find Welvin, but I found sellingthecouch.com, where the first words you see are, "Hi, I'm Melvin, psychologist, husband, dad, and founder of Selling the Couch. The world needs us more than ever. Let's think differently about what it means to be a private practitioner. Share our message. Create multiple income streams and serve the world in big." I'm gonna learn more. I wonder what this guy is on about.
The longest free access to the so if I put my email in, tax write-off checklist for mental health private practitioners. Okay, first name, Yuhcast, and Yuhcast. Not gonna just expose our entire email after that one. Mel, sign me up. Okay, nice. We're subscribed. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna make this as a whole video, but I guess it's too late 'cause I'm about to bring it up. So or at least I recently went back to our old Yuhcast channel.
Mm-hmm.
Started to browse through the emails.
Oh yeah, I remember.
There's more. There is more, and there's a misspelling.
Wait, what? Hold on. I need to do. Wait. Okay. So is this which is it? This is the old email from like 2018, right?
Yeah. Okay. So we recently got one that was just like you were Trump's #1 biggest fan or something. We recently got two more, and one has a misspelling this is from DonaldJTrump.com, and this is not a political podcast. We're not putting any biases. This is just making fun of the email because they're all pretty pathetic and just like really poorly worded.
Yeah.
I mean, there's literally a typo in the thing. It says Antifa is a terrorist organization.
Dude.
Security alert. Okay. Please confirm your information below.
Okay. You need to fight for your future. President Trump needs you, boys. I think we have a legitimate we can legitimately become the Donald Trump official podcast. We can get Donald Trump on our podcast.
I think we're demonetized now for saying Antifa or terrorism.
Yeah.
So I mean, we don't have monetization at this point, but whatever. So
it's not like
we can now say whatever we want.
It's not like this podcast is gonna get more than like 50,000 views even then. But okay, Tom.
I would doubt. Well, maybe.
Tom, the election this November will go down as the most important election in American history. On November, 3rd, The American people will decide if we're going to keep America great or if America is going to become a big government socialist nation of high taxes, high crime, blatant corruption, and open borders. It's no secret that this fight is gonna be tough. It's gonna take all the hands on deck to defeat Sleepy Joe Biden, which is why President Trump needs every single patriot to step up and fight back. Your support will provide the necessary resources to help us bin big in November and ultimately prepare for beers and President Pump. Beers never pepper palm.
Please make your first ever contribution of any amount by 11:59 p.m. tonight to fight for your president. So, of course, no political bias going on here. That's not what this podcast is for. We're just, I mean, I just want to bring up that there's a random capitalization littered throughout the entire thing, just for emphasis.
It's the of our nation, Sleepy Joe Biden Patriot. Yeah, I think it's meant to be like, I think it's just emphasis and making those who think they're patriots feel important.
But it just feels weird because it seems so very unprofessional and just like, you know.
The deadline is in 1 hour and my contribution is missing.
I know it like has like all, if you haven't donated anything, it just has a big red like just text that says missing.
All right, so I'm gonna stand with President Trump right now. I'm gonna add my name. My first name is gonna be Deez.
Please. Dude, I love the Deez Nuts cast. God, we're funny. We're funny.
It's gonna be the Deez Nuts, and then we got at Gmail. Don't actually. That's not an actual email, by the way. I hope you know that.
I mean, it might be. It's not ours.
Yeah, it is probably ours. So I think it might be.
I really just want to like sign up a bunch of random email accounts that I just randomly type in a bunch of emails and then just subscribe them to random things and see if someone gets them.
Zip code 1.
I love my zip code 1.
Is there actually like a what? I think it would be like 0000001, right?
Yeah.
Are we?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, zip codes that start with 1 is Delaware, New York, and Pennsylvania.
Okay. Yeah, but like just like the number 1. Oh, it's in Alaska. Is that zip code?
Huh.
Is the just the number 1 zip code? What is? But like what is?
I'm learning.
But like what? Where?
I'm learning about zip codes from smartystreets.com/docs zip codes .101.
Oh, the lowest zip code. Oh, what? Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so it exists. The problem is it's not anywhere.
Okay, that's what I kind of assumed.
It doesn't exist. The lowest in-use zip code is 00501, which belongs to the IRS processing center. In New York. And the highest in-use zip code, belongs to the city to a city in Alaska. So that's
Pretty much the same places.
Yeah, pretty much. New York, Alaska, same places. My throat hurts after doing that bit. Like, actually.
Bottle bump.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, I'm not going to finish that joke.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I was gonna just say something just real not okay. Either way, I'm gonna send.
Before we.
I'm just gonna send. I'm just gonna make the zip code the IRS organization.
I don't pay my taxes to them. Before we end up saying something we should not say about politics, let's let's find a different topic to bring back to.
All right, cool. So Deez Nuts officially stand with Trump Pence. Anyways, cool. All right, yeah. So what
finally happened.
What do you want to talk about?
What have we talked about?
What?
No, you brought up Let's Plays.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we were talking about Let's Plays.
This
weren't we? Yeah.
This is one of the only Yuhcast we have not created like a list of topics for.
Yeah,
I know it seems like this is probably one of the most structured podcasts we've done so far. Better than the Deez Nuts cast.
Better than the Deez Nuts cast, where it was us just being just like, Deez Nuts, and that was just that for like half an hour, and then we did a
talk about
ending.
Thumbnails. Do some thumbnail talk with y'all. So.
Yeah, sure.
The quality of thumbnails will probably be a bit better. I mean, we're kind of cycling, or at least I'm cycling through some old ones I made. But also, it's not ever going to be high quality. That's the thing, because I think the Yuhcast is going to be a slightly higher quality with just like backgrounds and everything. Because we have a Source 2 SFM, and it's actually good now. Well, it's pretty bad, but it functions now.
Yeah.
Still missing a lot of features, which is what I used the original SFM for a lot of the thumbnails for the most part. But now we have that.
Yeah.
And I think certain stuff like Let's Plays, I think I will still prefer just like the really poorly animated and or like posed and just garbage thumbnails like the Half-Life 2 one. I originally was like working on like something that's actually gonna be like kind of cool, but I just thought like I should make Funny Man go down and then have G-Man with long arm.
G-Man have long arm, very funny, ha!
And now it's my favorite thing I've ever made because it's so simply garbage.
It is absolutely.
That's just the entire Yuhcast. Garbage.
That's what we think of our channel. It's just it's simply garbage. The Yuhcast, simply garbage. That's you know what? That's gonna be in the description, or not the description. The about page of our channel. I'm changing it right now.
Do we have an about page made?
We do have it. Yeah, the Yuhcast is a mostly wiki.
Very outdated.
Yeah.
When have we ever talked about movies outside of like the first Yuhcast?
The first ever Yuhcast, which is on a completely different. Well, the thing is, we just don't watch movies ever, and also.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the last movie I watched was back in, probably November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
I don't know. I should watch more movies.
Yeah, same. I just like. Well, the thing is, I'm just way too. I just don't care about film enough, just as a medium to even bother with movies, because it's like there are some movies that I like, but I think I just don't have enough patience for movies, because the thing is that
I'm the exact same.
Yeah, it's just I think movies as a film as a medium, I respect it and I get it, but it's just too slow for me.
Or sometimes it's just way too dramatic, and which ended up making it slow. Like I don't know, I haven't watched any Avengers movies. I haven't even watched like a single superhero movie.
Oh,
maybe no. I watched like Captain America or something probably when I was like younger.
Yeah,
but like I've never like by my own choice. I'll just alone was like I'm going to go watch a superhero movie.
Yeah,
I like really bad horror movies.
Yeah,
because I think they're fun to laugh at.
The only movie I like legitimately enjoy watching is The Room. That's like the only one I like. I can just like point at and just be like, oh, that's a really funny haha movie. You know, it's I should
rewatch that soon.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Dude, live Yuhcast reaction to The Room.
I also like the Saw movies, not because they're good, but because they're like
Saw movies. Are garbage.
Exactly. That's why. And there's just like really funny. I don't know why. I just find some of it really funny, and I cannot explain why. Because it's not even like poorly made all the time. So you can't even laugh at the production value and quality. It's just it's funny.
Yeah,
I'm going insane.
Are you really?
Every year of my life.
You just you just slip slowly down
yeah.
It's not even like a mental thing. You're just dying, dude. We're all dying, aren't we?
I'm in crippling pain and debt.
I mean, technically, I mean, yeah, but I think that's just like a fact of life, isn't it? Though it's like, I mean, no matter what, we're gonna be in some kind of crippling pain and debt. So it's like, I feel like I might as well accept that now. When did this podcast become so deep?
You just brought that up completely randomly. There's no connection to what I said to what you just went on, and it just became really dark.
Wait, what did you say?
Let's just get off this. This train wreck.
It's not a train wreck. It's funny. There's a difference. Hell.
Train wrecks are funny.
Train wrecks are funny. People die. Anyways.
Like, I was gonna say stabbed by a bee.
Dude, I have said so many, like... I haven't used Steam in so long. I just realized that fully now.
I go through stages of, like, not using Steam and then, like, having, like, 200 hours in the past 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah. Oh my god, I have so many items that are good in TF2.
I do too. Fun fact, we used to play TF2 a lot.
Yeah.
We were originally a TF2 channel.
Yeah, like way back.
Rigged.
With the rigged.
That's some history for you.
There's some here's some Yuhcast history. This is some real Yuhcast history. It's
yeah.
We started with the actually, you know what? I think it should be entirely other episode of the Yuhcast. I think that the history of the Yuhcast should be
should be its own either video or Yuhcast.
Yeah. But either way, we started as the rigged cast, and not the it was rigged, and then we had the rigged cast. Yeah.
Yeah, as a side project, it was not even like our main thing. It was just like we were bored. Oh, we got Melvin. We signed up to the newsletter now. Neat.
Yeah,
Sick.
dude. We signed up to the Melvin. It's not. Oh yeah, it was. Wait, what was? Oh yeah, I was selling the couch, dude.
Selling the couch.
Selling the couch. If you're in the right place, if you're an aspiring or current mental health private practitioner and want to learn what's working for successful private practitioners. Okay, so this is the podcast. It's basically just tips for how to make money as a mental health practitioner. That's all it is. All right, cool. Glad we did that.
I actually think I'm about to sell all my TF2 keys on Steam Market.
Same.
I know I probably should sell them on backpack.tf, but I really don't, because I can only sell that for items again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm not gonna sell all of them, but I just want like money outside of like a funny item inside a video game.
Yeah, because it's like I do want to have like legitimate money, because there are a lot of games that I want but I mean, well, real money, it's just Steam Wallet money. But like,
yeah,
because you can't actually get that back. But actually, no. Well, no, you can get it on. You can put that onto what was it called? Marketplace.tf, where you can actually buy items.
And yeah, you can actually put it back into PayPal. But I mean, I'm only going to use this money for Steam stuff, and I'm going to get more money back by selling my keys on here.
Yeah.
So I mean. Yeah, it's completely irrelevant if you don't know what we're talking about. So
yeah, if you have no idea what we're talking about, this is not the podcast for you. Nope, don't click off.
Go buy Gunfire Reborn with your monies.
I
forgot. I changed my my phone language to
Cambodian.
Dutch, and I have no idea which one is accept or cancel. I think that's accept.
Oh, dude, fight.
I don't know. Sie haben alles erledigt. Es gibt kein us. You know what?
Okay, wait. In what universe is Fallout Shelter similar to Stardew Valley?
I mean, I can get the idea. I
don't. Am I just an
because
idiot?
They're both
Absolutely. Well, then,
kind of grindy. You collect resources, which I mean,
don't. Like.
Okay, here's
Fallout.
Here's a video game.
No.
Fully off topic, because screw you. Here's a video game everyone should at least check out.
No.
Gunfire Reborn.
No.
I played like over 40 hours in like 3 days. It's so good.
I actually do want to buy that though with my TF2 monies, because I mean I can probably, because I have like up $20 unusual. It's not. I'm not even. It's not good, but yeah.
I think mine is like 60 keys or something.
Yeah, how? And then 60 keys. Yeah, that's like $120. You
Yeah.
boy. Well, I mean, either way.
Thing is, it's not like no one wants to buy it.
Yeah, it's like yeah, because it's either it's like way too expensive to put on market, put on like the Steam market, but it's like way too expensive for somebody who's still trading to actually buy in keys. What's how many?
I think that was the cancel button. Whoops. I can't read Dutch. I tried doing this like well I put it at the auto sell price and it's just like no.
Oh my god. Dude,
We could do a whole like thing on the TF2, like a whole Yuhcast TF2. Even though we're done with the game, I think it could still be like because we have a rich history with that entire game.
yeah.
It goes deep and that comes into the you know what that could be part of the rigged cast thing or
Wait, what the
rigged whatever.
What
the flumpo
fuck? Oh my god! Wait, when did like random unique hats become a part? Become worth like 10 keys. What happened?
What?
Yeah, like promoted.
Wait, which ones?
Promoted listings like spooks. There's just like spook specs and like Charmer's Chapeau. They're just randomly just. Oh, they have Halloween spells on them. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my god. What
I
the
was
fuck?
like,
I'm like, what happened to the economy? I leave for like a year, and then this shit just happens.
well, I mean, there was the crate depression, but you know,
What?
it's cool.
What was that? I am.
For like a solid 12 hours, unusual unbox rates were pretty much at 100%.
Oh.
And then the only thing they did was, well, you can have one, everyone gets one free unusual, unless you didn't take advantage of the exploit, then you literally gain nothing. You lose out on like free money, which is.
Yeah.
I get it because they would probably have to roll back every single inventory server at once because I don't know, they suck. But that's what off this because that's a whole nother like situation.
Yeah,
and TF2 it can fit straight into the history of the Yuhcast and rigged.
Yeah.
That whole
because that's
cool.
something that's very much like it's definitely a part of our history as people really. Like it's a huge part of our lives, but I think that ultimately it's just kind of we're definitely done with it as a channel.
Yeah.
And also
I can't figure out which is accept or decline. None of them are working. Let's change my language real quick.
Yeah. I think you should have done it the first time. I was like, if you're.
Oh, I don't know what is language in Dutch.
Language.
Okay, I found it.
Okay,
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. English, United States.
Yeah, I can't help you either because I have an Apple phone. You have an Android, so I can't actually do anything.
Androids are more epic.
Yeah, I think I will get an Android in like 5 years when I get a new phone. But, yeah, because
I don't like iPhones because they're so limiting, and the phones are already super limited on what you can do.
Yeah, they're like I've had an Android in the past, a pretty shitty Android, but an Android nonetheless, and it is a lot more like customizable with like widgets and stuff like that, and it's just a lot better of a time.
That's my jam.
There's less apps, but that's like it. Because and like
it's cool. I have a game called 10 Billion Wives, so I think I'm fine.
Dude, wait, I thought you actually had 10 billion wives. Is it not a game? Is it a game?
I do.
Oh, wow, dude! Nice, dude!
Hey,
nice!
Funny.
Misogyny.
Okay, confirm selected. Misogycast.
Yeah, so me and Alex are not going to continue this joke. We are not actually misogynists. We hate men.
Wait, really?
Oh wait. That was a joke. I hate women.
It's showing that people are buying my item, but I'm not getting my money. Valve.
No, but like,
please.
But seriously, like you should, like actually.
Oh wait, because
if you're not a misogynist, I can't do this podcast with you. Like legitimately, it's not. No.
Oh, whoops! I sold all my keys. I was going to anyway, but I sold them all like on the same time. Cool. I have $23 now. Neat.
Just for the record,
Wait, I just made so much money. I bought like those keys for like $15.
So for like the people who are really confused, I'm not actually a misogynist.
Not yet.
Not yet. I have
The conversion process.
the conversion. Well, I support. I should stop making these jokes. I don't want to be canceled.
I can do a really poor segue into things.
No, you can't. Shut up.
Talking about Steam and
Talking about misogyny. Talking about misogyny. I think misogyny.
Misogyny.
Misogyny. Deez Nuts.
So we're talking about Steam money.
Yeah, anyways.
Be on the lookout for Steam Summer Sale because I've heard that they're doing a new system of things that are supposed to exist for every like sale afterwards. Assuming it goes and people like it, but
Yeah.
so the summer sale is going to be apparently a big one, or at least I don't know. They say that every year.
Yeah.
This one's supposed to have a new feature or something.
Yeah.
Who knows what that means?
I mean, either way,
It could just be another spring cleaning thing that no one really cares about.
I mean, either way, like, like Steam Summer Sales sales are always like massive events, anyways, just because of everything is cheap. Like
maybe they'll launch out the because if they're adding the EA Access Pass to Steam. Why is there a game recommended to me called "You Can't Fuck on an Empty Stomach"? Excuse me.
I recommended that. Yeah, that's me. I play it.
95% positive ratings.
Well, is that like House Party but somehow worse? I think that's what it's supposed to be. Dude, we should play. We should play House.
Okay,
Party.
so here's like a thing. What? Okay, here's like some of the things you can do.
No.
Simple action encounter, a side view battle system with time and attacks, click handjob minigame, sex battle minigame, head code, relief
Dude!
items for easy mode. Average playtime is 6 hours or more. And yeah,
This is dude.
it's made by like a Japanese developer, Chinese developer. I don't know the difference. I know
I'm not
what Korean looks like. I don't know what Japanese or
I'm
Chinese
not
difference
surprised.
is.
Honestly,
You should buy it.
shut up, phone. Anyways, as a fresh FYI, my house still has a landline. So.
Oh yeah, my old house used to have one.
Yeah. Well, but like this house was built in like 2000, 2000-ish. So it's like it's and we haven't moved since because why would we? So
yeah, I moved a couple of years ago, so
well,
I
yeah,
was completely just taken out now.
You moved from like literally not even a mile. You moved just like
I know.
It's,
Yeah, it feels like a different world. This is how our town is. There's like 4 different sectors you can exist in, and all of them are completely different.
There's the slum.
No, there's like 6.
Yeah, there's
like 6.
There's 6. There's the slum, which is where the poor people live as usual. There's like there's basically like there's the outer area, which is basically just like
the super rich guys.
The super rich people, and then
the $1 million houses.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, like the $1 million like massive houses. That's where they live. Then there's the kind of heights area where like the people who are like the middle class live. The people who lived here because like Portland was too expensive, and like Portland and Hillsborough were too expensive, and then there's the Waterfront, which is kind of an in between.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, and then there's the people. There's 2 kinds of people at the Waterfront. There's the really rich people who have like the waterfront property, and then there's the people who are kind of poor, but like not really. Are we doxing ourselves?
Dude, every town is like this.
That's
I mean,
true. Yeah, actually, yeah. There's
I don't think having a waterfront is like a super like crazy thing. Like we have a waterfront, and like tons of cities have those. If there's a body of water,
if there's a
period.
Well, yeah, but like
there's a great place there.
Yeah, it is actually it's a cool place. That being said, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
As a town.
I spent like a month of my life there. That sounds like I'm homeless, but
Yeah.
I mean, I would just go there like pretty much every day and just be like, yeah, just chill.
It's I
should
am
go
here.
outside more.
I went on my story. I think you know that I basically walked from where my house is. I walked from there to the waterfront, which is like 4 miles in fucking vans, and gave myself shin splints. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
As somebody
I
who
mean, I was gonna like complain. I was gonna be like, "Well, of course you're wearing Vans," but I realized like that I would wear Vans because like that's all I have.
yeah, I have like I do have proper running shoes as well. It's just because I just didn't think that I just for one thing severely underestimated how like I severely underestimated how both how long it would take and how weak I am. Because the thing is, I've been running for like I've been running like 2-3 miles a day for like a year. Like my legs are strong, but no, the day I walk 4 fucking miles. I give myself shin splints, and I am like out of commission for like a week. I am mad about this because the thing is, running is like my lifeline to like good mental standing because I need the dopamine. If I can't get the dopamine without the run. And if anyways.
Without the run, yeah. I love running. I need to do like or like walking or just existing outside. But I think I'm finally done with schooling currently. I mean, it depends because all my teachers are super just obscure, which I'm sure every high schooler and college kid can relate to. Where just some are really good at learning, like, yeah, you're doing good, and some just don't do anything. It's like, okay.
Yes,
But I think I'm done with schooling, and that's great because I was doing like 13-hour school days sometimes. So I think I can live now, which is great.
I think I'm technically done, but I have a lot of late work because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Like that's the real reason. Well, I'm lazy, and my teachers are also just kind of not good. So yeah.
Yeah.
And I also take like advanced classes, which I hate the fact that I do. Like,
I mean, I was offered to take literally every single advanced class in 8th grade, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, nope. And years later, still the best decision of my life. I mean, I've been stuck in like advanced math programs forever.
Same.
Which is fine. I'm fine with it because, I mean, I decided to go actually further than I really should, but like I could have been done a while back.
Yeah, I could have because it's like, well, the thing is, I was like the whole reason literally anybody in high school or like just our age is in advanced math is because they were smart in like 5th and 6th grade.
Yeah,
and then they just stopped caring. That's just what happens. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what happened to me because I was put in 5th grade. Or it's just like you come across something that's like way too challenging and your teacher never helps you and you just like kind of fall behind a lot. That's what happened with me in 5th grade. I was literally just put into a group and we were doing Algebra 1. Like, I think that's a 9th grade class here.
Yeah.
But it's in the state of Texas. We live in Texas.
We live in Texas. We do live in Texas. Actually, no.
Stupid.
Texas is fucking gay. Anyways.
I was put in I was literally just told I think it was 4 other people or something like that. And we were it was 4 other people. We were just told to go outside of the room with just like a bunch of books. And it's like, okay, just do like every problem. Come back when you're done with X amount of problems, and I'll give you a test. So there's no teaching.
Yeah.
And I lost all like care. I was still putting all of the advanced stuff, and I just fell really behind. And I still don't get it, but I am passing. That being said, I have 50% in math currently, but besides that, I was passing.
Yeah, I just don't care, just in general, about math. Just because I don't like the class, and I feel like because I don't like the class in general, and I just don't like math. Like, if I don't like something, I'm not gonna do it. That's just my thing.
It's weird. I like doing math, but I like doing it at my own pace and things that would help me. Because whenever someone in my house needs help with a math problem, I mean they can go into a calculator and it's I'll put 800 big numbers in here, but I'd rather just do it by hand because I don't know, I have a problem with statistics and big numbers and thinking about big numbers. It's weird. I have a problem.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You should get help.
I love statistics. That's why I love YouTube, which is I love seeing all like was the analytics and everything, and seeing numbers and demographics and watch time.
Yeah.
It's just really interesting.
Yeah, I find that like most of my energy at school is more focused on like I don't know. I don't even know what my energy is focused on anymore.
I don't have energy.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I just got off school. I have no will to do anything right now. I just need a mental break and go play some Animal Crossing and chill for a while.
yeah. Like honestly, yeah. I think like if I just it's just the thing is with school is that like most of the time I don't want to be there, just in general.
Yeah.
Like well, actually no, as much as I don't want to be there, it is just kind of like my lifeline socially because without having to be forced to be next to people and just forced to be around people, I would have no friends just because that's the kind of person I am because I'm just not social in any remote capacity. So like I don't know, it's a great lifeline for me to get out there and you know have friends and relationships and shit, but it's like but school itself is horrid and not something I want to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've really been able to experience that with everything going on currently. If you're watching this in the future, a little neat little diseasel boy spreading around and infecting little children.
The Backstreet Boys World Tour.
Yeah. So I've been really able to tell because I think everything shut down around here about like March 20th. I think.
Yeah, it was March
something like that.
Ish. Yeah, it was all shut
I've
down.
only gone outside twice, and one was for a hair appointment. And it was like, no, I've only gone outside once because it was for the hair appointment and groceries shopping, and I've only gone outside once.
I've been going outside. I'm in quotes, once a week because but like it's basically just because my parents go around for like a drive every week, which is cool just because like it gives me a chance to listen to new music. But like I haven't actually like I never actually go outside on those because I'm just like I don't have to, so I'm just like eh. Also, I hate wearing the fucking mask. Like you had to do that, right?
I love them.
Do you really?
I mean, I just have a really comfortable one. I have the Blink 182 ones that came out.
Oh, did you?
And they were like really comfy. And they were
I...
really cheap too. It was $10 for two, or it was $20 for two, or something like that. It was really cheap.
Yeah. Well, is it a?
Did they sell out?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
I haven't really used them much, but I just put them on once. And it was like, that's neat. And I was like, I realize I'm not going to use these for a while because I do not go outside.
Is it one of those? Because I've heard that like cloth masks don't do shit. Like you should actually get like a legitimate medical grade one because
I think it's a mix of something. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, because like they don't do shit, and to actually like control it, it's literally just cosmetic. And you should get like an actual.
It's okay. It's cotton.
Yeah, that doesn't do shit.
That's yeah.
Yeah, you're not. It doesn't. I mean, if it looks cool, it probably doesn't. I don't. Do that's my thing.
I don't care that much.
Oh yeah, because it's not like we're going outside. It's not like you should be going outside. So by
the time this is over, it's just gonna be like. Just so I can get into places.
Yeah, well, I mean, like once the Backstreet Boys World Tour is over, I you know what? Something I hate is like the fear mongering that's like around.
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna ever return to normal? Like, we're gonna return to normal. Like once...
I mean, things will be like slightly different, obviously, but it's like it's gonna be the same more or less. You're not gonna notice much.
Once things become like. Once it just becomes more of an inconvenience than like a safety thing, that's when it's going to become like, that's when nobody's going to actually, everything's going to reopen and it's going to be a time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, either way, I'm like, well, and like, I don't actually like, the thing is, I like being in quarantine because it's literally just an excuse for me to stay inside and not talk to people.
Yeah.
Like on a regular basis, just because I'm that kind of person and I'm an emotional masochist. So like, yeah, it's very but like I just like being alone and by myself and yeah, for better or for worse.
Yeah, I definitely miss seeing human beings occasionally, though.
Yeah, yeah. I've definitely had that where it's like, dude, I need to see people, but it's also like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's good for me because like it's basically just an extended summer, which is just kind of like my entire like. If you couldn't tell, I'm a very introverted person, and so it's like summer and like just be in breaks and that's like my time to like emotionally like recoil, just get a nice like loosen the spring that's been like compressing and compressing over time, because like I don't know, just actually relax, because people tire me, or at least being around people I
Mhm.
don't know very well, and I'm around a lot of people I don't know very well because I'm in classes and just I'm in classes that none of my friends take because I'm a
Yeah.
sadist. Because like I don't know, it's my whole thing is like, because none of my friends take advanced classes or willingly take advanced classes, unlike me, because I don't even know why I do it. I don't even know why I take advanced classes anymore,
Yeah.
because it's like it's just so much unnecessary work. I
Hmm.
think it's because like I want a challenge. I want to challenge myself, but at the same time, it's just not really worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just stupid, so normal school's a challenge. But, you know.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, it's just like, yeah. Although I'm taking less advanced classes next year because literally I'm not advanced in literally every single class I'm taking. So yeah, I'm taking normal language arts this next year, and then I think I'm doing normal U.S. history, but I might just be put in AP push because fucking why not? Because like God, I am if I'm
For the record, for people who don't know, A push is was it
AP
advanced placement U.S.
U.S.
history.
history. Yeah, because I took AP Euro this year, which I mean it's a great class. Don't take it. I love the like it's a great class. I think I've met a lot of cool people in it, but Christ, it's like if you don't care about like history, don't take it. It's so boring,
Yeah,
and it takes up
I
so much
think
time.
I think
Yeah.
with this whole situation, I've really like noticed that like the reason why I had any form of enjoyment in school, which I rarely had because I have intense physical problems, but
Right. Yeah.
um, I can only fix at home. So it's like okay, but what? Why did I enjoy school? And then like we started getting like online schoolwork, and I'm like, it's the people and definitely
Yeah.
not the schoolwork that is any like I. God, 13-hour school days. I'm traumatized. This is the most. That was this entire like period from like March to probably around now has
Yeah.
been like one of the most stressful of my life because it's just like
Mm-hmm.
it's impossible to pass half my classes because it's so much work.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Yeah. It's yeah. Especially like also like for me, it's simultaneously really stressful because well, it's like I don't do my work that often, which is simultaneously
Yeah.
really stressful. Well, it's really stressful, but I'm also relaxing. It's so weird because it's like
Yeah.
I know in the back of my head I'm procrastinating and I know I'm not doing my
Hmm.
work, but but I'm doing something I like doing more than schoolwork, and it's just like like I hate it.
It's weird because everything's pretty much ended for me. I may have like one more assignment, even though I'm probably not going to do it because I'm. It's just a pass or fail. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if I get an A plus or B. It's just like you
Yeah.
pass. But it's
Yeah.
even now, like with everything done, I still feel like I'm missing something. Like I'm not.
Right.
I feel like I need to do like some more work. I feel like I'm procrastinating when there's literally nothing to do. When I'm
Right.
just can have some free time and just play some Gunfire Reborn, I feel like this is a
Exactly.
waste of my time. There's something I need to do.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's literally nothing.
Well, I think that's like that also like that also thing like kind of signifies like something that like kind of like you're a lot more of a workaholic than I am.
Oh, yes,
Like,
I am.
you're
I have a problem with also learning things and trying to do a lot of things at once.
yeah.
Like I've tried learning like 10 different languages, just not even to learn them, just to learn like how they work and how I can compare them to different things, how do all their just a bunch of nerdy shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I start these big projects like the Yuhcast, and I'm like, cool. So I'll deal with like editing almost every video.
Right.
I will take place in every video so I can make sure that things get done. Because I don't know, it's literally only us that do stuff here. Fun fact: we're the only two people who do stuff in the Yuhcast.
Yeah. This totally isn't a
outside
slight.
the videos.
This totally isn't a slight to anybody in the Yuhcast. This totally is not a slight to anybody in the Yuhcast. Please do not take this personally. Person in the Yuhcast.
Some tensions in this one. There's that, but
yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, but yeah, because I mean, if I back, I'm just having the stroke because I just have a problem with. I get stressed out when there's a deadline and I know I haven't met it yet, which is why I have videos done for like a couple of weeks in advance sometimes, and then I have thumbnails made and I make extra thumbnails just in case and different ones.
Yeah.
And yeah.
For me, I have the exact opposite problem where I don't do anything because I don't have any anxiety over anything, which sounds like a great thing, but it's awful because I have no sense of urgency, so I miss everything. There's nothing like weighing in the back of my mind. I'm just kind of doing things, and I just kind of do them when I want to do them. But that means that I have to like basically like fucking like now I have to do fucking 12 math assignments. And like that's just not something I ever want to do ever. That's the worst thing. And so it's just yeah.
I have to say it's really nice though not waking up to 20 new assignments I have to do. I open my phone notifications, 20 new emails, new assignment, new assignment, new assignment,
right.
new materials.
I love how they like assign new materials implying we're gonna do it. Also, I love it when they're just like don't cheat. It's like, dude, you can't monitor that. Like
yeah, I mean, yeah, I hate it because they make us do tests at like very specific times.
Yeah.
Which if you're like not just some plain dude who wakes up at like I don't know, like 6 a.m. every single morning of his entire life for the past 900 years, it just has the exact same lifestyle. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, for me, maybe it's just me, I guess, because I try to sleep 12 to 16 hours a day and stay up for upwards of 20. And then sometimes I just take a bunch of naps. My sleep schedule is all over the place.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because pretty much, I mean, whenever I think Will's been experiencing this, because I feel like he's become annoyed with me on call because he's always like in the Yuhcast Discord. Link in the description.
Yeah, go on it, please.
It's actually we've gotten some more people in there.
Yeah, we
it's
have.
Weird,
but it's I
don't know why it happened.
It's nobody who's actually like. I don't think it's nobody who actually cares about the Yuhcast either. It's just people who's there.
Yeah.
No slight to them.
Which I mean, it's fine if they communicate, that's cool, and even if they lurk, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
as long as they have people on the server.
Yeah, but Will's always like, "Hey, anyone want to call right now?" And then no matter what time he's sending it at, I'm always there responding like, "Yeah, sure." Because I have nothing better to do with my time.
Right. Except make Yuhcasts. Baby.
Yeah, but shut up.
Fucking
I mean,
bitch baby. Anyways. You're a stupid little bitch baby. He doesn't make Yuhcasts. I'm gonna call you now. You're a stupid little bitch baby who doesn't make the podcast.
I like that.
I like that joke. How is that? Why is this so funny to you? It's just, dude. It's just.
Look, man, it's been a long day. It's not even a long day.
It's not even a long day. It's just been a. Yeah.
Man, I mean, I want to make this super long because I have so much I feel like talking about because I'm just in a really talkative mood.
Oh yeah, because
that's the problem because we force ourselves to start Yuhcast sometimes. I think this one
Yeah.
was like, okay, we need to get it done, and then like halfway through, we end up as like really wanting to talk for a really long time about
Exactly.
different things.
Yeah.
It's like,
And like actually,
but I don't want to make it too long.
as of like a minute ago, I think this is the longest Yuhcast we've ever done, and it's actually I think it's a pretty good
Ever?
Yuhcast ever. Yeah, 59 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah. But anyways,
let's go for the hour.
Go for the hour, boy. Yeah, we're not stopping the podcast anyways. Just talking about how the podcast is going. For
I
those.
really need a piss.
Do you
It's
re-
insanely bad.
do you need do you need a piss?
You need a little piss break, little baby bitch boy, dude.
You want a little? You need
Little tinkle winkle.
a little tinkle, like a little baby bitch boy. You little baby bitch boy. Little baby bitch boy, I'll punch your nuts in.
I don't like it. Yeah. Dude, I find the YouTube algorithm so interesting sometimes because it's God. Every time,
How so? Tell me why it's interesting.
I swear, every time you like scream into your mic, you blow out your mic for like a solid minute, and you become really quiet as your mic just starts to fix itself.
Well, I'm just a very loud person. That's because it's like I'm a
There we go. Now it's fixed. Now it's fine.
there.
I don't know if it's gonna be on. I don't know how it's gonna look or hear on you or listen or sound. That's the word on yours. But for me, it was like you sound like you were across the room, and now you just like ran straight into your microphone as it came back.
Yeah,
But-
I'm a very loud. I think that's just because I think of how it works. It's just like I don't know. I'm a very loud.
Trying to
voice.
adjust the audio level so it doesn't blow apart my speakers.
Yeah, but
But the YouTube algorithm is really interesting because I want to learn how to break it. Because apparently I'm really good at doing that with my main channel. I do not know why, but I mean, I just put in like the proper tags on like my main channel, and then suddenly I get 800 views, 100 views, and like I don't upload remotely. Like what was my most popular video on here? And let me find it.
well,
Yeah, 6.5 thousand views. Okay.
I think what it is it's just landing in people's recommended feeds. I think that's probably what's happening. It's just
Yeah.
people are
I
just
want to know how I can take advantage of that.
yeah. But I think it is all pretty much random, isn't it? I think because it's like
I feel like it's like maybe 20% random and like 80% just some intense. Because the YouTube algorithm has to be so insane that even the people at YouTube really know how it works.
yeah. Well, because it's just
It's just super automated, and it's just that's how you get like Terry Davis on the fucking front page.
right, exactly. Or like just like or like for me, it's just like a fucking random ass like what it's like lunchtime in Iraq from like 2007.
Yeah.
Like that shit. Like that. It's just it's fully autonomous, and I feel like it knows. I think the algorithm knows you more than you know you. I feel like. Well, actually, yeah.
Oh
it does,
yeah, because it keeps a history of literally everything you watch, and it keeps
Yeah.
I think track on like every single word.
and also
Which
and like your probably it also tracks your Google account as well, and like what you're interested in that.
yeah.
So it's like.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I think that
And
your videos work well with the kind of. I think your videos work well with like kind of the CS:GO kind of crowd, and like the CS:GO just Valve crowd.
I have no
So-
CS:GO videos.
Well, yeah, but like it's associated with Valve. It's associated with Valve. And
Yeah.
so it goes through those
That's
channels.
fair.
And so it works. It works well algorithmically with those people. However, whether or not it actually,
I
like,
think
what's the
we might
watch
just
time?
need to have the Yuhcast.
those
Well,
videos?
it's all like, well, if I take a look, let me see, because this video they're all really short, because that's just how I do, because it's just a demo or display of something.
right.
Analytics. Let me see. What I was talking about earlier was like when a video gets recommended to a huge batch of people, like you go into the comments, it'd be a 10-year long 10-year ago video uploaded 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10-year video. But it's just you look in the comments and they're all like within the past like couple days, and it's like, why does the algorithm recommend this video at this specific time?
Yeah. It's just
Let's see.
the weird mystical way the algorithm works. It's not really.
So it's 2-minute 26-second video. Total watch time is 15.3 hours. and audience retention is exactly a minute.
Okay, so
And
I
the
think
number one thing is through YouTube search. So
what the fuck?
that's interesting.
How?
I mean, I guess it's a hot topic, but I don't know why my video gets posted like.
Hold on, I'm gonna go
Because
on
there's
my.
another video I think exactly the same.
I'm gonna go on my normal YouTube account. That's not YouTube. I'm just gonna go on my other account, and I'm just gonna search up what's okay. So your first video, it's Half-Life Alex, correct? Or like
Half-Life Alex non-VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what stuff on there. I think it's just because it's me. It's like trying to make myself feel good. But if you search Half-Life Alex non-VR, Half-Life Alex non-VR Train Your Fight is the exact title.
Yeah, it's being If I look up it's like the fourth video recommended. That's
just
strange.
weird. Because my channel's really old, so I feel like it would be placed out of like getting like being put on people's recommended and search and things like that high. Because when it came out, it immediately got like 200 views. So I'm like, I think it just got recommended to people. And
okay, but
how old is my channel?
Okay,
2013.
But so now I'm gonna go to my account. That's just a completely random account that I never use YouTube on.
Yeah.
Like, let's just this one. I don't even know what this one is. I don't remember making this at all. But yeah. But yeah, let's just Half-Life Alex non-VR. Because there's absolutely no history on this account. So it could just be that it's just associated, like, for my other account, it could be associated just with, like, the Yuhcast, because I lurk on that channel sometimes. But Half-Life Alex on VR. And then, is it going to show up? It's there. It's fourth down. It's the fourth one down. So it's just, you think it's just the algorithm is just working in your favor, apparently.
Yeah, that makes me happy. But also, I wish that would happen to the Yuhcast more.
Yeah. Well, actually, wait.
Because I don't care about my main channel. I really don't. It's just for other stuff.
Yeah.
Check it out for some Yuhcast blooper things or things that don't make it in highlights in the future.
Yeah. I think that
also new highlight coming out soon.
But also don't forget that just like even if your video is just recommended a lot and is like gets like a lot of views, you still only have like 44 subs. So it's not gonna mean like you're gonna fucking blow up, but yeah.
I know, but it's still just
cool.
really interesting to me. Like, why does that like exist?
Yeah.
And why does that get popular? It's the same thing because I did 2 things where it's every Day Remember song, but it's just the song title and every I Prevail song. And I did like it's pretty much the exact same amount of advertising and different subreddits and whatnot. The Day Remember had almost 500 views, and I Prevail is literally just 14.
Yeah.
It's just really interesting how it chooses and which I think is fair because I think the Day Remember one is much higher quality. Actually, no, it's much worse quality, but it took more time.
Mm-hmm.
God, I don't know why I made that. I got really bored one night and I was sad, so I was like, I'm gonna edit some stuff because I just edit whenever I'm like sad.
Right.
I don't know why it is. Oh, what? I got some 5 new views in the last hour. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, that's just weird.
My minutes watched have increased by almost 17,000% since last week. I wonder why.
Actually, I think that like with the Day to Remember I Prevail thing, this is weird. Shit's just the algorithm is just weird. I honestly I feel like it's best that like we don't rely on breaking the algorithm for this channel. Or just because I mean like I don't know, I feel like trying to play to the algorithm would I feel like make the content worse. So
yeah, of course. If I want to do it to the point where it doesn't take away from the content, it's just like things you can't really it shouldn't matter, like finding like what are the best tags for what we're making.
Mm-hmm.
And like what seems to hit more people's recommended. I don't want to end up like changing how we say words in videos to be like
because actually I noticed because like there's like a spike in the first episode of Half-Life 2 because we only had that out for 2 days, but that has more
yeah.
views than the third Yuhcast, and has like about the same amount of views as the second Yuhcast, which has been out for 2 months. We're blowing up.
I had 9 views before because I have a problem with just seeing like going through old videos to make sure there's no errors, but that's still like quite a few actual things.
Yeah, for especially for what we're doing, so it's just strange. YouTube is weird. I wish that there was a better platform that like people actually used, but like YouTube is such a monopoly on everything that it's like it's just weird. And like the audience retention, it just goes way, like the audience retention for the first half of episode, it just drops at like 5 minutes in. There's nobody watches till then. So it's like nothing.
Really?
Yeah. There are no views past 5 minutes. So
well, I mean, part of that could be just like me just like skimming through it real quick. You know, also me doing like a misclick on it, and I'm like click off, because I notice I do that a lot on here when I try to go to like, oh wait, that's the wrong Half-Life 2 video.
Yeah, and the average watch time is literally 18 seconds. So it's like there's nothing.
That's probably why.
Yeah, and the traffic source. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's probably from the. Yeah, there's there's no traffic from like searches or anything. It's just from the channel page. It's like it's from the channel page. Oh, there was one YouTube search that we had.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, that's interesting. Hold on.
Browse features? What is that? What is browse features?
Browse features. I used to know what that was, and I can't remember now. Oh.
Playlists, channel search.
Apparently, 14% of the engagement related to the first Yuhcast on this channel was from Twitter. This may not be super interesting on the podcast, but if you're into statistics,
this
like
is real. This is
you're having the time of your life.
This is absolutely
this is interesting.
Because rarely do I feel like rarely do YouTubers actually like spill the beans on what their full analytics are, and we're doing it.
Yeah,
we're better than them. Fuck you. Not finishing that one.
Wow, that makes me really happy looking at first Yuhcast audience retention time, because someone like a few people have actually watched through the entire thing. I know I watched through a lot of it, I'll say. Yeah. But I won't say the whole thing, because there's a minimum of 5% throughout the whole thing. It's just like some spikes.
Yeah, and there's like 8 YouTube searches. Dude, a few people from suggested videos. Yeah, I mean, I think it actually has great traffic. The first Yuhcast has some great traffic on it. So I mean, Oh, and the highest view duration is actually there half an hour of average view duration is from YouTube searches. So that makes me really
what?
Yeah, the average view is half an hour from YouTube search.
And also, apparently, most of our traffic related to suggested videos make up like none of our traffic here.
Yeah,
but it's from Half-Life VR, but AI is self-aware, which is a fantastic series. But it's strange because we don't even talk about Half-Life 2 at all, or Half-Life at all in the first Yuhcast, or at least if we do, it's so like, because it was Yuhcast 2 that we really talked about Half-Life Alyx in extensive like amounts in Animal Crossing.
I think it's
the first one that gets put into the realm of the Half-Life tags, I guess.
Yeah, well, I think it's just what it is. I think it's just Valve related, and so that's just why.
Yeah.
It's just so. This is.
I'm way too interested in this stuff. That's a problem.
And so for the first Yuhcast, actually, it makes sense that actually for the first Yuhcast, 80% of like the external traffic sources is from Instagram, because that's where we that's our main platform. That's our main platform, because that's how we just communicate with other people that aren't in the Yuhcast.
Yeah. I mean, I use that over like most text apps normally. Yeah, same. Okay, yeah, I rarely use, like, if anybody contacts me, it's through Instagram DMs. I never use anything else really. So, also I just wait. It's just anyways, yeah. What? Okay. Are we have you been posting like like links to any Yuhcast videos within the like your personal Twitter or anything?
I think from I put the link to I think the third Yuhcast onto my as for like a day onto like my website for the day because why?
Because I'm looking at the Yuhcast compilation, 22% of all engagements were from Twitter. Those were not us. And I don't. The Yuhcast Twitter has like no followers because we barely do anything with it.
Yeah, and if we
Just
do
make
anything
a funny
with it,
scream.
we just shit post. That's the entire point.
Yeah, that's. Huh.
That is weird. Did somebody share our video? Like,
Maybe.
I feel like we might. Hold on, I'm gonna.
We got us 6 subscribers from this video. I mean, and it has a good like audience retention. It has 15% throughout the entire video, which is decent for a channel that's the first video on this channel that's ever been made.
Oh my god! I just signed back into my left lung account, into my very old Twitter account that I should delete, but I won't. I don't want to update my email. I don't even use this anymore. I believe it's just whatever. Because I want to look up what the actual like thing for it is, because what like if somebody actually shared it, because like through Twitter, that's such a weird thing that somebody from Twitter wouldn't.
All right, and I see like spikes in view counts as well, or like impressions overall.
Yeah.
Between 20th to 21st March and 27th to 28th March.
Really?
I mean, if we look back on this, it's gonna be like this. Who cares? It's like a few views, but I mean, this is just interesting as a person who cares about analytics and information.
Yeah. Oh, also, apparently, well, we did actually upgrade from the first Half-Life video to the next. We have like 30 more seconds of average watch time, but I think that's just because literally
that was not me.
We're getting popular.
I wouldn't say that.
No, we're not.
But
yeah,
we're at least hitting people's like.
Yeah, we're
able to get on people's radar.
Yeah, even if they don't watch it or don't care for it, we're getting out there, and that's what it is. That's the problem. And like actually, something I've noticed with YouTube is just how unique of a it's so unique of a platform. Then because it's like you don't really use traditional means to like put yourself out there and make your channel known. Like the most traditional people, you can really only reach people through social media. Like, which is such a weird thing. And also like the fact that like advertising of your channel is pretty much completely randomized / works in such a complex, weird way that it's just like, it's so weird, but I love it.
Yeah, it's strange because on something like a Facebook or an Instagram, which I mean they run on the same advertising thing, you pay money, you get told how many people will probably see it, and you can change like, oh, how long do you want it up, or how many people do you want it to hit?
Yeah.
And then you just post it, you pay $20 or something. That's how you get it on there.
Yeah, like
that's just how it goes.
Yeah. Like one of my favorite things to do in my spare time is like I have a business account on my like personal Instagram, literally just so I can have it say gamer on my profile. But anyway, yeah, but like it's just looking at the analytics because both I'm a narcissistic twat and I just really like I just like seeing how like who is seeing my shit, because it's like. It's weird.
I also learned how many racist people followed my account by judging the unfollows recently. Go on.
Really? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's been an intense spike, but there's also been an intense spike of follows, which is, I mean, I've gained like a lot of followers.
Yeah. My follower count has stayed perfectly consistent at around like the 190 followers range, even after I went public with my account, because I think that's mostly because I think my page is very niche. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much just shit posting. That's really all it is. Like, that's...
Now, I have no idea how my account, which is probably more niche in the way that mine is literally just nothing gets posted.
That's the content I offer is nothing. And it has almost 1,000 followers, I think. It's like 930 something.
Yeah.
This algorithms are strange, but I think Instagram stuff is way easier to manipulate in your favor because you can kind of get a good idea how it works. YouTube, you can guess how it works,
but like it's
and
so
I don't think
fucked.
No amount of trial and error will get you perfectly there. You can find something like using good tags. I mean, yeah, that's obvious, but it's so complex that I don't think it'll ever be figured out like the exact way we can.
Yeah.
You can just have it appear on everyone's feed at once.
Yeah, like with Instagram, literally the key is just use hashtags. That's all it is. That's pretty much
use hashtags or pay. It's those two options. That's how you get popular.
Because it's like if you use memes, because it's like for like a meme account specifically, like just using like hashtag fucking if you're like a leftist meme account using hashtag like Stalinism, hashtag leftist, hashtag Ted Kaczynski, you know, like that's good. That's great.
I think my account got popular because I used to post a bunch of band-related information and stuff, and I used a lot. I didn't even use those hashtags that often, but I think just when I used them, it would just go like on the top of everything because it was like you're a new account and you're also like getting high follower counts during this period of time.
Yeah, exactly.
That must mean you have to be trending.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be good for our platform.
Like like once you get like a high amount of like consistently like trying to get more and more like more followers at a consistent level, then it'll be like, oh, this is a cool account, we should promote it, and then it just spirals down to fucking hell, basically. But it's weird.
I'm glad we spent the last half hour of this podcast
just talking about analytics. I love talking numbers about this though. It's really it's great because it's so
especially because if you don't have a YouTube channel of your own, we're very small currently, but if you you don't get to see this if you don't have an analytic or a YouTube channel of your own that you can just look through this.
What did I do? Like I got a weird amount of actions on my page on Tuesday. That's weird. Anyways,
I get that sometimes because just I don't know, I'll come back one morning, I see I hit 10 likes, and then one morning I'll get literally none, and it's on just really old posts that have hashtags still.
Yeah,
it's just strange.
Today I just learned that most of my 44% of my followers, the majority of my followers, are between the ages of 18 and 24. How? I don't know anybody, because I guess it's public, I guess, which would make sense because I feel like there are a few spam bots that follow me, which I'm fine with because it's not it's really not that bad. It's not it's not a problem. I just, as long as they don't do or say anything on my posts, I don't do anything. But yeah, it just boosts my ego slightly. But yeah, that's really it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we this has been a great Yuhcast.
A long one.
A very long Yuhcast, but this is I think one of the best ones you've ever done. Legitimately, this is better than it's better than definitely better than the second, on par with the first. Maybe better than the first when I actually listened to it, but yeah.
I think it's more on topic than the first, at least.
Yeah.
And the very first we did, I really liked the very, very first one we did, which is not... you can find it online, but good luck.
Yeah.
Well, right now you can find it easily, but once this channel gets just a bit more popular, I think it'll become fade to obscurity. Fun fact, I want this. We'll talk about this afterwards, but I saw another Yuhcast channel that was made a year ago, but we can talk about that later. I want to just examine what they are, but this has been the great one, I think.
Yeah. So, glad you made it this far, and we will see you next time on the Yuhcast.
On Survivor.
Stop.